Hello. Today we'll be talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger's 5 principles of success and some small facts about his life. Here we go. Arnold Schwarzenegger is an Austrian-American actor, filmmaker, activist, politician, and former bodybuilder who grew up in a time of economic depression in Austria. While he was growing up, he saw a documentary about the American dream and decided then and there that he would go to America and live his rest of his life there. But he questioned his ability to get there. Coming from a poor family, living at the time prior to the Second World War, he faced economic depression and unemployment, which were both disadvantages. One day, he saw a bodybuilding magazine and decided he would start training at the age of 15, which would then change his life forever. Arnold had a vision. He wanted to be a champion not only in bodybuilding, but in life. And that is truly when his success story began, was when he started training. He started pushing himself to his limits, and since he found his passion for bodybuilding, he was ready to keep progressing. Arnold found his inspiration from others, and in the speech, The 5 Rules for Success, his first rule was find a vision. Arnold had a clear vision that he wanted to be an action star and a professional bodybuilder. In his speech, he says, "Find a vision and the rest will follow." This is true in life because only true passions can drive us to make a change and truly give something our all. I believe Mr. Schwarzenegger said this to inspire people to believe in themselves. He encourages people to find a true passion because these days many people aren't happy with their jobs or work certain jobs to please others. At this time, bodybuilding was Arnold's true passion, and in this context was his only way to America to achieve his goals. Arnold's second rule was never think small. He never only wanted to be in movies, he wanted to be a movie star. Arnold said he had a vision to be the next John Wayne, and due to his mentality and inspiration, he basically achieved it. He never gave up. He chose to always think big and shoot for the stars, and that was evident in his movie career and in his bodybuilding career. With big dreams comes doubt. Pursuing his passions and having such large goals at such a young age, he was often doubted, even by his own family and people he trained with, but he kept pushing for the top. And in his speech, something that really stood out to me was, "Ignore the naysayers." This stuck with me because in my life and so many others, we are doubted and told, "I don't think it can be done. I don't think it's possible." Arnold has taught us that achieving your goals takes a certain mindset. A mindset that does reject failure and does not accept failure. A mindset that's inspired by failure. When Arnold approached movie directors and managers, they told him that he could not be a leading man, and he was often laughed at. They called him a monster for his unusual body and didn't believe he could ever make it with such an accent. He didn't listen. He didn't listen to the naysayers and began to take English classes and even accent corrective classes. And here we can see some quotes by him that basically say why his accent was a barrier to him and how he overcame it. And like other barriers they put in front of me, I got past it and no one can forget my name. When Arnold approached movie directors, after taking these English classes and his bodybuilding career, he was starting to get more support. They knew he was serious. In his speech, he said that he would go around pronouncing difficult lines in an effort to correct his accent. He never gave up and kept shooting for his goals until it finally paid off for the first time. Arnold received the star role in the movie Barbarian the Conan in 1982. And this was truly a change in his life for the rest of his life. The fourth rule was work your ass off. Arnold said this because he would have never accomplished his goals in bodybuilding, politics, or the movie industry if he didn't work his ass off. He put 100% of his effort in everything he did, and in his speech, he said, no matter what you are doing, no pain, no gain. And that is true. Which tells us that even if we are struggling or working a job that isn't truly satisfying or ideal to us, we must try our best, do our best every single day in order to make an effort to the future and move forward. When Arnold came to the United States, all he did was work. He trained in the gym for 5 hours every single day, waking up early and eating almost 6 meals a day. He did this while managing a construction company as a bricklayer. He also attended college, got a degree, and on top of all that, once his day was done at 8 p.m. at night, he had his final meal and went to drama and acting classes from 8 to 10 at night. And right there, that's him in the construction industry working. You can see he's still a bodybuilder, but he's working construction. Yep. Arnold believed so strongly in his work ethic because effort was all he truly had. He said this because he wants others to know what it takes. He wants others to take advantage of what life gives them. He wants others to take advantage of the time we're given every single day and make a difference in people's lives and in our own. If we're making a difference, we must make a difference in our lives or others. This leads me to my next point and his final rule. Don't just take, give back. Arnold believed we must look beyond ourselves and towards others. He took every opportunity to help others and even train Special Olympians, which they held contests at the Special Olympics. He said this because I believe today we are not humbled enough. And here's Arnold, the captions. My Thanksgiving tradition for more than 2 decades is giving away turkeys at Hollenbach Youth Center and curling them, as you can see. He has got to keep the bodybuilding. In our society, it is easy to become invested in ourselves, overly egotistical. We often look past opportunities that could benefit others due to our own self-interest. In Arnold's speech, he believes we can all create change, but the bottom line is, it is up to us. He concluded the speech with the words, if not us, who? If not now, when? This truly resonated with me because in my life, I find myself waiting for things to happen. This inspired me to start making the most of everything right now. As Arnold said, only you can do it. If someone wants to be successful, they must be proactive in creating change for themselves and creating change for others. They can't just sit around and wait. That concludes Arnold Schwarzenegger's 5 rules to success. He applied these principles to achieve many successes in bodybuilding, acting, and in politics. Arnold won the Mr. Universe title at the age of 20 and went on to win the Mr. Olympia title 7 times in a row. And if that's not achieving your goals, then what is? These titles gave him an audience in his bodybuilding books and is even named after the second most important bodybuilding event besides Mr. Olympia, known as the Arnold Sports Festival, which is seen right here, and he's playing with kids. Due to his huge achievements, he is widely considered the greatest bodybuilder of all time and the sports ambassador known to man. Later in his life, very unexpectedly, Arnold ran as a Republican politician. He was elected in 2003 and re-elected in 2006 as the governor of California. He was supported during these terms and stated that he is pro-choice and supports gay rights, marriage, and just about everything good. So, props to him. During his political career, he received the nickname The Governator due to his successes in the Terminator series, and also married the 35th President, John F. Kennedy's niece, which is also very interesting. Overall, throughout his life, he has made countless accomplishments and thrives to change people's lives on a day-to-day basis. I've personally learned a lot from him, and he's one of my greatest inspirations. Have a good day. Thank you.